The crystal glasses shake on the long dining table. Mia and Liam sit frozen in their chairs. Grace, the nanny, stands near the end of the table holding a plate. Her hands shake. Her eyes are red. Mrs. Carter shouts. "Put that down. I told you we don't want this cheap food on our table." Grace whispers. "I'm sorry, ma'am. The kids asked for it. It's their favorite." Mr. Carter slams his fork on the plate. The sound is loud. Everyone jumps. Mr. Carter looks at Grace with cold eyes and says, "You are here to follow orders, not to decide anything. Do you understand? You are just the help." Mia looks at Grace with worry. "Dad, don't talk to Grace like that." Mrs. Carter cuts her off. "Mia, stop defending her. She is lucky we even let her in this house." Then, in front of both children, her voice becomes sharper. "People like her are trash. Do you hear me? Trash. And trash belongs outside, not at our dinner table." The word hangs in the air like poison. Grace's lips tremble. Her eyes fill with tears. She looks at the kids she loves like her own. Liam whispers, "Grace, are you trash?" Her heart breaks into pieces. Grace forces a small smile. "No, sweetheart. Nobody is trash." Mr. Carter points to the door. "Get out of my sight. Now." Grace slowly turns and walks away. Her hands shake. Her vision is blurry. In her chest, pain burns. The kids watch her leave, eyes wide, confused and scared. And then, just as Grace steps out of the dining room, a piercing scream cuts through the house. "Mia, Liam, something terrible is happening." And in the next few seconds, Karma will walk right back into that rich family's perfect dining room. The Carter house looks like a palace. Huge glass walls, marble floors, big paintings everywhere. From outside people think, "Wow, what a perfect rich family." Inside it's different. Mr. Carter is a rich businessman. Cold, strict, always busy. He thinks money can fix everything. Mrs. Carter is always dressed in designer clothes. She cares about image, about what people think, about being better than everyone else. Then there's Grace, the nanny. She is simple. Plain clothes, old shoes. She takes 2 buses to get to the mansion every day. She cooks for the kids. She helps with homework. She listens when they cry. She tucks them into bed and tells them stories. Mia and Liam adore her. One afternoon, Grace is in the kitchen. She mixes pasta with homemade sauce. Mia stands next to her, wearing a small apron. Mia smiles. "Grace, yours tastes better than the chef's. I swear." Grace laughs softly. "Don't let Chef Marco hear that." Liam runs in, holding his toy car. "Grace, are we eating your pasta tonight?" Grace nods. "Yes. But only if you wash your hands first." They giggle and run to the sink. At that moment, Mrs. Carter walks in. She stops. She stares. Her eyes narrow when she sees Grace cooking. "What is this?" she demands. Grace turns quickly. "Oh, ma'am. The kids asked for my pasta. I thought maybe tonight." Mrs. Carter raises a hand. "I did not ask what you thought. We have a private chef. We don't need your village recipes." Her tone is full of disgust. Mia looks upset. "But Mom, we like Grace's food. It feels like real home food." Mrs. Carter gives her a hard look. "Home food? This is your home. Not whatever place she comes from." Grace feels like someone punched her in the stomach. Later that evening at dinner, it gets worse. The chef serves expensive food. But the kids don't eat. They move the food around their plates. Mr. Carter asks, "What's wrong now?" Mia whispers, "We want Grace's pasta." Mrs. Carter's face turns red. "Grace disrespected me today. She forgot her place. I will not allow that in my house." She snaps her fingers. "Grace, come here." Grace walks in carefully, holding a small tray. On the tray is a bowl of pasta. She made it secretly, just in case the kids were hungry. Mrs. Carter sees it and explodes. "Are you serious? You still made that? Did I not make myself clear?" Grace's voice is small. I just didn't want the kids to sleep hungry." Mr. Carter laughs in a cold way. "People like you always think you know better. This is why you will always be where you are." Then he says the words that cut deep. "You are not family. You are not even staff we respect. You're just trash." Mia gasps. Liam looks confused and scared. Mrs. Carter joins in. "Exactly. Trash." She turns to the kids. "You see? This is what happens when you let low-class people get too close. They forget their place." Grace feels her heart shatter. She bites her lip to stop herself from crying. But her eyes betray her. Tears fall. She whispers, I'm sorry if I crossed a line. I only wanted the kids to be happy. Mr. Carter points at the door. Leave the table. And after this week, you can leave this house. You're fired. Mia stands up quickly. No. Dad, please. Don't fire her. Liam holds Grace's hand tightly. I don't want you to go, Grace. Mrs. Carter pulls the kids back. Enough. Sit down. And don't touch her. She's just the nanny. There are hundreds like her. Grace's hands shake. Her legs feel weak. In her mind, she thinks, I gave them everything. My time. My love. And this is what I am to them? Trash. She turns and slowly walks away. But just as she reaches the doorway, she hears a strange sound behind her. A choking noise. A chair falling. A fork hitting the floor. Mia screams, Dad! Liam can't breathe. Grace spins around. Liam is standing, eyes wide, grabbing his throat. His face is turning red. A piece of food is stuck. He's choking. Mrs. Carter cries. Liam! Oh my God! Mr. Carter panics. Call an ambulance. Do something. But nobody moves fast enough. The chef freezes. The rich parents scream. And the trash nanny runs toward the boy without thinking. The screen of your mind stops here. Will Grace save him? Or will the rich family lose the child they humiliated her in front of? Grace's heart races. She has no time to think. Liam, look at me. She shouts. She rushes behind him. She wraps her arms around his small body. Mr. Carter yells. Don't touch him. You'll make it worse. Grace ignores him. She remembers a first aid training she once got for free at a clinic. She knows what to do when a child chokes. She pulls hard, pressing in and up under Liam's ribs. Mrs. Carter cries. Somebody stop her. Mia screams. Mom, let her help. Grace gives another strong thrust. Then another. And suddenly, a piece of food flies out of Liam's mouth and hits the table. Liam gasps and starts to cry. But now he can breathe. Grace drops to her knees and hugs him. It's okay. It's okay, sweetheart. You're safe. Liam sobs into her shoulder. The whole room is silent. Only Liam's crying can be heard. The woman they called trash just saved their son's life. Mr. Carter stares, shocked. His hands shake. His face is pale. Mrs. Carter covers her mouth with trembling fingers. Tears roll down her cheeks. Mia whispers. I told you. Grace is family. Grace slowly stands. She wipes her tears. Her clothes are messy. Her eyes are red. But her voice is calm. Next time, cut his food smaller. He eats too fast when he's excited. She turns to walk away again. But Mr. Carter reaches out. Wait, Grace. His voice is different now. Small. Soft. Afraid. Thank you, he says quietly. You saved my son. Grace looks at him. Her eyes are tired. She answers. I love your children, sir. I would never let anything happen to them. Even if you think I am trash. Her words hit him harder than any slap. Mrs. Carter breaks down. I didn't mean. I was angry. Grace cuts in gently. You did mean it. Maybe not the word, but the feeling behind it. You see me as less. There is a long silence. Everyone can feel the heavy truth. Grace sighs. I will finish this week like you said. After that I'll leave. She turns to the kids. I will always pray for you both. You are good children. Don't let hate live in your hearts. Mia starts crying loudly. No. You can't leave. You promised to come to my school play. Liam clings to her hand. I don't want any other nanny. I only want you. Grace kneels and holds them. Her own tears fall on their heads. If I was treated like family, she whispers, I would stay forever. She stands up and walks to her small room. Later that night, the house is quiet. Mr. and Mrs. Carter sit in their big bedroom. No TV. No music. Just silence. Mr. Carter says, Our son could have died today. Mrs. Carter nods. Her mascara is smeared. I called the woman who saved him trash. They both remember their words. Their faces. Their pride. Their cold laughter. Mr. Carter puts his head in his hands. What kind of people are we teaching our kids to be? Down the hall, Mia sits in her bed, hugging her teddy bear. She whispers to Liam. Why did Mom call Grace trash? She's kinder than both of them. Liam nods. I heard Dad talk on the phone once. He said some poor people are useless. Maybe that's why. Mia looks angry now. Then Dad is wrong. She picks up her tablet. Her eyes are wet but focused. What are you doing? Liam asks. Mia's voice is quiet but strong. I'm going to show the world what they did to Grace. She presses play on a video. Earlier that evening, when the shouting started, Mia had turned on the camera on her tablet. She filmed everything. Her parents' cruel words. Their faces. The word trash, repeated again and again. Grace crying. Now she uploads the video. Title. Rich parents call our nanny trash. Then she saves my brother's life. She doesn't really know what will happen next. She only knows one thing. People need to see the truth. And by the next morning, the Carter family's perfect image will be destroyed. The next day, Mr. Carter walks into his company office. He holds his head high, like always. But something is off. People stare at him. Whisper. Look away quickly when he meets their eyes. His phone keeps buzzing. Message after message. Missed calls. Finally, his assistant rushes in. Sir, there is a problem. He frowns. What now? She swallows hard and hands him her phone. Is this you? On the screen is a video. The video Mia uploaded. He presses play. He watches himself saying, You're just the help. You're just trash. He sees Grace crying. He hears his wife's voice full of hate. He sees his own cold face. Then the video cuts to a picture of Grace holding Liam at the hospital. Her hand on his forehead. The caption reads, She saved the boy whose parents called her trash. Under the video, there are thousands of comments. How can people be so heartless? She's more family than they will ever be. Fire them, not her. Money doesn't make you human. Mr. Carter's stomach twists. The assistant whispers. Sir, some clients saw this. A few already canceled meetings. They don't want their brands linked with yours right now. He feels the ground under his feet disappear. At the same time, Mrs. Carter sits at home. Her friends leave a group chat. Her social media is full of angry messages. How could you talk like that in front of your kids? You should be ashamed. Apologize to the nanny, not to us. Mrs. Carter throws her phone on the bed and cries. I'm ruined. They all hate me. Mia stands at the door. She watches quietly and says, They don't hate you, Mom. They hate what you did. Mrs. Carter looks up. Mia, did you post that video? Mia nods slowly. Yes. Liam hides behind her, peeking out. Mrs. Carter's voice shakes. How could you do that to your own mother? Mia's eyes fill with tears. How could you do that to Grace? The question hits harder than any insult. That afternoon, Grace comes to the house to pack her things. Her small suitcase waits on the bed. She folds her clothes carefully. She touches the drawing Mia made for her. Auntie Grace, best in the world. A tear falls on the paper. There is a knock on the door. Mr. Carter, Mrs. Carter, Mia, and Liam stand there. All together. Mr. Carter steps forward. Grace, we saw the video. Grace's face turns pale. Sir, I didn't. Mia interrupts. It was me. I posted it. Grace looks at her in shock. Mia, why? Mia's voice breaks. Because they hurt you. And they were wrong. People like them shouldn't get away with it. Even if they are my parents. Mr. Carter takes a deep breath. We deserved it. He looks straight at Grace. His eyes are full of shame. I was proud. I thought money made me better than you. Yesterday, when I almost lost my son, I realized something. All the money in the world could not help me. You did. The person I disrespected most. His voice cracks. I am so sorry, Grace. Mrs. Carter wipes her eyes. I don't expect you to forgive me. But I need to say this. I was cruel. I called you trash, when in truth, you have more heart than me. She steps closer. You fed my children. You stayed late when I was out at parties. You loved them when I was too busy looking perfect. Mrs. Carter's voice breaks completely. Please, don't leave them because of me. Liam runs to Grace and hugs her tightly. Don't go. I'll be good. I promise. I'll never let them call you bad things again. Grace feels her chest tighten. Her eyes fill again. She kneels and holds him, then looks up at all of them. You know what hurts the most? She says softly. Not the word trash. Not even being fired. What hurt me was knowing that the people I treated like family never saw me as human. Silence. No one can argue with that. Mr. Carter nods slowly. You're right. And we are paying for it now. Clients are leaving. People are angry. This is our karma. We deserve it. He takes a deep breath. I cannot change the past. But I want to change now. We want to offer you your job back. With higher pay. And full respect. No more shouting. No more insults. You will have a contract. Security. Benefits. Whatever you need. Mrs. Carter adds. And if you don't trust us, I understand. We will give you a strong recommendation everywhere. You should never suffer because of us again. Grace looks at them. She sees real fear. Real regret. Real shame. Then she looks at the kids. Their faces are full of love and panic. She wipes a tear and gives a weak smile. You know, last night after everything, I got a call. Everyone looks confused. A doctor from the hospital, she explains. He saw the video. He was there when I brought Liam in. He said they need a calm nanny like me for children who are sick. He offered me a job. Better pay. Respect. A place to stay near the hospital. Mia's mouth opens. So, you're leaving? Grace hugs her tightly. I think this is my chance, sweetheart. To start fresh. To be somewhere I am wanted from the start, not only after karma comes. Liam cries harder. But what about us? Grace kisses his forehead. You will be okay. Maybe this is your lesson too. To always see people as human, not rich or poor. She stands up and looks at Mr. and Mrs. Carter. I forgive you. Not for you. For myself. I don't want to carry hate in my heart. But I cannot stay. The parents nod, tears in their eyes. Their karma is clear now. They lose the woman who loved their kids more than they did. They lose the one person who saved their son's life. They lose the trash they never valued. Until it was gone. Grace walks toward the door with her small suitcase. Mia and Liam walk beside her, holding her hands. At the gate, she stops and turns back. If you were really the rich family everyone thinks you are, she says quietly, you would have been rich in heart first. Then she smiles at the kids. I'll come visit when I can. And remember, never call anyone trash. Not even in a joke. The gate closes behind her. Inside the mansion, everything still looks perfect. But something important is missing. Outside, Grace walks down the street. She is still poor in money. But she is rich in something they are only now starting to learn. Respect, kindness, and dignity. Final message. Sometimes, karma does not come as lightning or loud punishment. Sometimes, it comes as a quiet loss. When you finally realize the person you pushed away was the one you needed the most. Never call a human being trash. Money can buy a big house. But it can never buy a clean heart. If you were in Grace's place, what would you do? And if you were in the rich family's place, would you change before karma strikes?